Greetings, everyone. Today's episode review: Piano Lessons Can Be Murder. This is a rather interesting episode. Now, I don't like the book that much. It's okay. But honestly, the episode's really good, and I do recommend it. So if you haven't watched this episode, watch it. It's really good. It's just really good. Anyways, let's just get started on this episode. Episode review. Let's just go straight into this. Let's just start. So, our main character, Jerry, I think his name was Jerry, yes, I'm pretty sure his name was Jerry. Our main character, Jerry, forgive me if I'm wrong, is, moving into a new house, and he's kind of playing like an Alien Planet game in his basement, even though he should be unpacking, and his mom comes down and he's like, you shouldn't unpack, and stuff, but anyways, he's like, oh, hey, I'm sorry, Mom, I'll stop playing, and then he hears... There's Mama Lee's. He hears, she hears music in the other room in the basement. He goes to find out what it is, and to see that there's piano. It's coming from a piano. It seems to be playing itself. So he pulls up, the cloth, and it just stops. The music just stops, and he's like, huh? And then, we get a shot of the ghost that's coming up behind him. Not creepy at all. And then, then we reveal there's actually just the dad there. Like, oh my god, is that a self-player piano? And he's like, it's playing itself, yeah. No, not a self-player piano. Check it, it doesn't play by itself. So it's a little weird. That was a very weird occurrence, but yeah, it's just something that happens. Anyways, the next morning, they start talking about how, the kid should get active. He overhears it. He's like, man, wish there was something I could do to, be cool, be cool. I love being cool. I love being cool. I need to get more active. I need to do something on a project. He's like, Anyways, later that day, we're not gonna mention the scene a lot. It's just, he's playing with a kid in the neighborhood. He's playing hockey or something. I'm pretty sure it's hockey. Basketball. I'm pretty sure it's hockey. They're kind of bonding. And if I'm not mistaken, she's the one who actually encourages him to go to streak school. Piano playing school. Since he wants to get more active. But I'm probably wrong. This episode's a big jumble. It's a very pacey episode. It moves very quickly. It moves like boom, ba-boom, next scene, boom, boom, boom. Very quick. 8 scenes, like a minute. Anyways, some scenes are 2-3 minutes. Finale's a little bit longer. Anyways, yeah. So the next, later that day, or the next morning, I'm not sure, he says, okay, I want to go to streak school. And the mom's like, okay, we'll send you there tomorrow. Yeah, we can do that. And then that night, damn, are these scenes just so pacey and quick, man. That night, he hears the piano playing in the basement again, which is just totally not creepy at all. And, he decides, okay, what is happening? Is this really a self-player piano or not? So the curiosity almost killed him. He went down in the basement, and there's just a demon girl, a ghost, a spooky ghost, fart in your panties and next to a closet. It'll scare away the spooky ghost. Sorry, guys, I have some dark humor. Pedophile in the closet, Oh my god, there might be. If I'm not wrong, there might be a pedophile in my closet. I'm just joking around, guys. Anyways, the next day, well, hold on. His parents don't believe him when he calls their name to see that there's ghost playing the piano, saying, stay away from strike school. It's a bad idea. And, he doesn't take the advice from the ghost, the spooky ghost. And he decides to go there the next day anyways. He doesn't know what she's actually talking about yet. He actually doesn't know, but still it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I remember that scene. Oh god. Earlier, no, the girl didn't encourage him. His new friends didn't encourage him to go to street school. He just told him about an old lady who used to live there, who was a piano teacher at street school. So yeah, that was actually it. And he's like, "What's street school?" There we go. There's the inspiration. Let's go to street school. Pretty sure. I'm sorry, guys. This episode's a big jumble. Scene. Fast-pacing hill. Anyways, the next day, he gets dropped off at Scream School. Well, Shriek School, not Scream School. Shriek School. Sorry, guys. And he meets up with his teacher, Professor Shriek, or Dr. Shriek. Pretty sure it's Professor Shriek. Call him Professor Shriek. So his mom just leaves him to do some lessons with Professor Shriek, and after a day, he learned a little bit about the piano. He knows how to play it a little more. It's getting more interesting. He's getting there, and so Professor Shriek just sends him on his way. Professor Shriek's like a really old man. He looks really old. He wears a red robe or something. He's always wearing red. He has like a painter's cap. I don't know what to call it. He has a very weird design. Like, oh yeah, just put on this Mr. Waltz, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the actor. I'm just joking around about the actors. Anyways, yeah. The kid leaves, and he's like, I don't want to go out the main exit. I want to play some more Alien game. Really? So he alien games his way down into the basement of that place, running around the basement, and then he sees a giant mech. I'm not hesitating. A giant mecha robot murderer. It murders murderers, okay? It murders fucking murderers, man. A giant mecha robot murderer just comes out of the corner like, I'm gonna kill you. What is this episode of Dragon Ball These Nuts? Like, what the hell? I don't even know that show. I just made that up. Is that a real show? Shit, better not, because I just made that up on the spot. Anyways, he starts running, and he just gets really scared, and then all of a sudden, Dr. Evil, spoiler, the janitor says, oh shit, then my floor sweeper, is kind of scared of like, holy shit, holy mother, shit. Anyways, so yeah, he kind of leads him to the exit, and later that night, the kid is, Jerry. I should say Jerry. Jerry's finally at home, and he's taking a nap, taking a sleepy weepy. It's bedtime. Oh, he's playing piano. He's learning to play piano. It's my Goosebumps dog impression. Anyways, yeah, he's kind of playing piano in his dream like he's a psychopath. That's kind of how he's doing it. And then he wakes up to hear the piano playing itself in the basement again. And he's like, okay, I'm going to confront this ghost. And I'm going to know for a fact what it wants. And he goes back down there, and he's like, what do you want? And the ghost is like, stay away. From what? Stay away. And he still doesn't understand. But the next day, he learns very quickly. So, the next day, he's back at Street Crew, and he's, like, thinking about it, like, oh my god, this is creepy. He, keeps messing up the notes in front of Professor Shock, or Professor Shriek. Not Professor Shock. That's Egg Monster from Mars. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting things confused, I think. Fuck me, man. No, Professor Shock is wrong. Get yourself. I am so sorry, guys. I'm a fucking idiot, He's like... And a big ol' if I ever add one, yeah. Anyways, sorry. I just love censoring my cusses. Like, holy shit. I gotta stop the video now. I'm just joking. Anyways, So that's kind of how Professor Shriek is. He's just going, "You keep messing up the notes. He's only, you can't ruin his perfect hands." That's kind of how he sounds. And he's like, "Hey, stop touching my hands. Both of our hands." And we can see that he has a hand fetish. Dude has a fucking finger fetish. You know, he's horny for them fingers. He's like, oh, that's kind of his fetish. That's the fetish. I hope that God that wasn't the cover for this video when it gets uploaded. It's pre-recorded, so let's hope not. Oh God. Anyways, Jerry runs out of the room and he goes back in the basement like, oh my God, I need to find this janitor dude. He's got to calm him down. You know, he's got to calm down the pedophile fucking Professor Shriek. And Professor Shriek is just chasing him, and he finally enters a room to get away from him. And here's where the nightmare fuel comes in. It's a room that looks like fucking back rooms. It's infinite. It looks like it goes on forever. With over 1,000 pianos. With over 2,000 hands. From 1,000 humans at least. Playing. Just floating hands playing pianos. For miles. And he's like, what the anyways, Professor Shriek gets in the room. He's like, I'm gonna kill you, man. I need your hands. Your beautiful hands. And he doesn't get his hands because the janitor's like axes him. He's actually a robot. Professor Shriek is actually a robot, to be revealed. Yes, he is indeed a robot. It's not real, so it's a robot with a hand fetish. Why? It's so creepy. Anyways, he's like, oh, let me see your hands. Did he hurt you? And he's like, no. Hey, no! Don't feel my hands! And then, janitor's like, no, I need your hands, Jerry. They're perfect. And then he's like, what am I gonna do? He's trying to get my hand. He's gonna take my hands, and he's gonna get rid of my hands. He's gonna take my hands forever. I'm like, heck, my hands, man. My hands. My beautiful hands. And then all of a sudden, the ghost girl that he's been seeing every night comes in like, you little shit. What have you done? Mommy? Miss Margaret, or whatever your name was. What are you doing here? You didn't practice when you went home. I forgot. I forgot, Mommy. And he's like, Jerry's like, I'm out of here. Yeah, he just gets out of there. He runs. And the ghost girl's like, hey, what are you doing here? Why you leaving? And she kind of chases him. And he gets in the car. Music sheets are flying everywhere. And they just skedaddle off. Yeah, and the parents realize that the ghost that he's been talking about is real. So they don't mention it. We don't get to see the parents ever again after that scene where they drive off with the kid, Jerry. Anyways, next day, Jerry's playing with his friend. Or his friend. Jerry's playing with his friend. I don't remember her name. It's probably like Sam or Samal or Jamal or Paul. Or Ban. Yes. Sorry, guys. Talking Ben memes. Anyways, I'm talking about the incident. Talking about stuff. I can't remember what they're talking about. It's not important, but what is important is after that we cut to what's going on with the janitor and the ghost girl, and she's making him play the piano, and there's no more hands in there. There's no hands playing piano. So it was just him in this infinite corridor room, like it's a warehouse, playing piano for eternity. Eternity! I cannot stop! You can't! And that's kind of a dark way to end the Goosebump episode. That's just how it ends. So, let's do some rankings and see how well this episode was made. Acting was an 8 out of 10. I do feel like, Professor Shriek could have been better. He wasn't very good. But he was good. It wasn't terrible. It was a great addition. Special effects, there weren't many, but the ones we did get, it's all at 10 out of 10, based on the time and era. And overall, I'm going to give this episode an 8.5 out of 10. Hope y'all enjoyed.